Greetings, YouTube. Hope you're having a good day. In the United States, it is a holiday, a time where we celebrate and honor those who have served our nation. So, hope you are having an enjoyable Memorial Day. A lot of cookouts going on. But there's a lot of things I want to talk about in a short amount of time. The first is that the arena crisis is finally over, but at least at the time of recording this, and people will be like, well, they talked about it on the forums. I don't care about the forums. The forums are a place that the hardcore MCOC summoners go, but that the average player doesn't have time to go. And so I expect for communication to be in the inbox of the game, not on some external website, even the official forum. And I have not seen Kabam apologize or recognize or be transparent at all, which was their goal allegedly about a year or so ago, that they would be, regarding why it took over half an hour for the arena to return to what they should have been right at noon Central Standard Time. And there's going to be some people who say, well, what's the big deal? It's only half an hour to 45 minutes. Well, put it this way. I had two people message me and say, Prof, my lunch break is from noon to 1 Central Time. And so I planned on using most of my lunch break to grind in the arena because that is the time I have free in between my work shifts. Well, if you have to wait until 45 minutes in, then about 80% of your work shift is over. So it's not like you can be like, oh, I'll just grind at 1. No, you're working and you're away from your phone. So that is part of the annoyance in that specific amount of time as well. However, today I want to talk about the update that was kind of overnight, at least for me, that the daily specials are changing for, about a week? And right now, first I have to say, 7,000 Last Stand shards is a terrible amount. Why not 10,000 Last Stand crystal shards? Why not guarantee that you can open the worst drop rates ever for endgame players with 10,000 Last Stand crystal shards for mostly gold and health boosts and 4-star 6 stones? But regardless, if somebody buys one of these, you should have a chance to open at least one of the best. And right now, you'd still be 3,000 Last Stand crystal shards short, which makes 0 sense. There are also people who are messaging me. I had 3 that messaged me in the last, 5-6 hours, who are confused because they automatically purchased this without doing the fine print reading and were disappointed that the Grandmaster Tech Crystal was the crystal instead of what they thought they were getting with Coal Obsidian. Keep in mind, that crystal is only for 1 day and 1 day only. So if we go to the original post, which somehow is all the way down here already, and we look at the Last Stand crystal shards and the daily specials, and I get how it can be a little confusing because Coal Obsidian is indeed in the banner at the top left corner of the screen. But notice it says from May 27th to June 3rd, so about a week, right? You'll find bonus items added to the daily specials. From Monday to Saturday, both daily specials will include the 7,000 Last Stand crystal shards and the Grandmaster daily specials. It is only on Sunday that the following has been added: the 7,000 Last Stand crystal shards as usual, and then 1 Dwarf Star Crystal. The Dwarf Star Crystal has a chance to award a 3 or 4-star Coal Obsidian, but keep in mind the Grandmaster Daily Special is the one that you want to consider purchasing because for $5 you get 1 single-handed crystal, which by itself is normally $10 worth of units. I do realize that that's taken a little bit of a hit in terms of its value because of featured Cavaliers for the same price, but still it's a great value for those Sundays, and it's only on Sundays, and that is for those of you who are uncollected and above and can see that daily Grandmaster special has a chance to award a 3 to 5-star Coal Obsidian. Now, the third thing I want to cover in this video, before I forget, is the madness. And I was going to do a full video on this, and then I thought, well, why not just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and not waste anybody's time and talk about it in this video. So somebody explain this to me. And unfortunately, because we don't have the Coal Obsidian crystal here right now because it expired, I guess, today at noon. It was here yesterday. You can't see it. But you can actually see, and we'll just look at this one, that the featured 5-star has a 0.91%. And that is out of the Grandmaster version, the one, of course, that a 5-star is the best you can do and not a 6-star. And yet, when you look at the the new featured Cavalier crystals, the 5% or the 5-star, drop rate for the featured champion is worse in that one than it is in this one. What kind of sense does that make? Kabam! Again, are you drunk on too much Canadian maple syrup? Because you shouldn't have a better drop rate for the 5-star in the one that you got for clearing easier content, in this case, Act 5, Chapter 2, than you should get by clearing Act 6, Chapter 1. It literally doesn't make any sense, but what else is new? So, my overall analysis of the new daily specials, 7,000 greater crystal shards, is a joke. It should be a minimum of 10,000, and so I would not encourage you to get any crystal, even with the new 7,000, except for Sunday, because basically you get one of these featured at half price plus all the bonus items, including the 7,000 crystal shards, which in my case, I believe that will be just enough to form 2.5 of these, because that number really makes sense. However, by Sunday, we will have seen another week, and maybe the last week of the monthly event, and so I'll be getting more Last Stand crystal shards that way. But regardless, 7,000? Come on. And don't buy these thinking that Monday through Saturday is going to give you a chance for 5-star Cold Obsidian. It is only Sunday, and so I am only encouraging you to wait until Sunday, especially if you're uncollected. If you're not, probably isn't even worth it then. But if you're uncollected and Cavalier, wait until Sunday, spend the $4.99. It's a very good value. Otherwise, hoard everything until a better deal, which may or may not be before July 1st. Thanks for watching YouTube. Have a great Memorial Day. Thank you to everybody who watches my channel that serves your country in the military. It is such an honor to have military service members also support my channel. It is something that is a true sacrifice, a selfless sacrifice that you make every day. And for that and much more, you should be honored.